Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. We're gonna get back into more foodie beauty content. We are back with another mukbang. So I believe we're only about 2 weeks of videos away. Probably not even that, really. I think there's about 12 videos, so less than 2 weeks. So we'll be caught up, and then we have to move on to something else unless foodie comes back. That being said, we're going to get into this one and just see how it goes, shall we?
Well, hello folks, Beezers and the like. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for my Nashville cheese sticks to arrive. Now these cheese sticks are not from Chili's, since they don't have them at the Chili's in Kuwait here, unfortunately. So another company made them, a restaurant called Beefin, and I'm gonna give them a try here from Kuwait and see how they are. So I'll be back when they arrive, and we gotta eat them straight away for the ultimate cheese pull. Yalla.
I mean, foodie in general is pretty bad when it comes to eating on camera, but when it comes to like the cheese stick mukbangs, like that's the worst of it. The cheese dangling from our mouth is just, it's a whole level of gross that I never wish to aspire to, but we're gonna get into it anyway. There's also a lot of people saying thank you in the comments for me cutting out all the gross stuff, which no problem. I understand because I have to watch it and then react to it and then edit it. So I completely understand having to watch it multiple times. Like, you do not have to thank me for that.
Okay, you guys, the food has arrived, and it's actually cute because they put on here microwave for 30 seconds for the cheese pull. So let's see, I got Nashville cheese. Okay, one is sweet buffalo and one is Nashville with their ranch aioli. So yalla, let's dig in.
Honestly, at this point, it's kind of like whatever to me. I'm kind of numb, like overall, when it comes to her eating, but dude, like the ranch and the cheese sticks, definitely not good for your diet, especially considering you just restarted after failing it.
And I have a soda because I'm out of diet, so. All right, let's try this cheese pull. These look like the Nashville. Let's see. Oh, they're hot. They're saucy and hot. Ow, ow, ow.
No, actually, guys, I am not numb to this. I am so not numb to this. I just watched a minute and a half of just dread.
So I thought I would, people have been asking me my opinion on the whole Jake Paul. I call him Joke Paul.
Well, considering the fact that you're both morally inept people, I wouldn't exactly say that you have the right to talk shit about him, considering the things that you have done in your lifetime.
And, the Mike Tyson fight debacle. And, so recently Jake Paul, I watched Dr. Todd Grande's video on it, and he called him fake Paul. And he talked about it, and I have a lot of the similar sentiments as him regarding the fight. So you guys know who Mike Tyson is, right? Like, huge, like, started his career in the 80s as a boxer. One of the world champions. I don't know, was he the world champion? Like, up until the fight with Jake Paul? I don't remember, but anyway, I don't really know much about sports and everything.
Shit, foodie, you don't say? You're not into sports? I'm pretty sure we could all tell that.
So he started his career in 1985, and he recently fought Jake Paul, this huge social media star. Him and his brother Logan Paul, they're huge social media stars, and Jake Paul's been fighting boxing people for a while now. So this huge match on Netflix happened on, I think, November 16th. And
I mean, who was even asking Foodie on her opinion about a celebrity boxing match? It was only there for really money, views, and attention, like nothing else. That's all it was. It was just a circus act.
So basically, I think the whole thing is just a joke. Like, honestly, it's just kind of a money grab, you know? Because, number one, Jake Paul is 27. And Tyson is 58. So there's like a 31 difference in age between the two of these athletes. And they're similar in weight. Tyson's a bit shorter than Paul. But like, yo, Tyson has sciatica. He has stomach ulcers. It's not surprising that he lost the match.
The situation overall for Tyson would have been a win-win. Like, if he lost, it doesn't matter because he's 58 with a bunch of health conditions. And if he did win, well, he would have put down Jake Paul and, you know, really cut him down a peg. So it was always going to be a win-win situation, regardless of whether he won or lost. It was just, again, a publicity stunt for money and views.
People have said, like, made jokes that, you know, he started the match at 58 and he looked like he was in his 80s by the time he was done. Like, this just took the life right out of him. No matter what you say, you know, Jake Paul had that huge advantage being younger. Your muscles are just different. Your body, your physique, everything is just different. I mean, Tyson's been fighting for so many years. His body's worn out, you know?
As a morbidly obese type 2 diabetic in her 40s, wouldn't you want to apply that exact same logic to yourself? Why would you continue to put yourself through that much strain when you know the older you get, the harder it is to lose the weight in order so to maintain just your overall physique? Why would you not want to lose the weight now instead of eating the cheese sticks with a ranch sauce? Like, dude, you're talking about someone else declining in their age, and yet you have zero self-awareness when it comes to yourself.
It's not as strong, as fast anymore. He just looked like he was struggling in the fight. You could see him just like barely moving, you know? And
if there is one thing that Foodie knows well, it is barely moving. She knows a lot about that.
So Jake Paul got the most punches in, and that's not surprising to me. Yeah, it was just, to me, it wasn't a fair fight. For it to be an actual fair fight, it has to be people of similar ability, right? Mike Tyson was on top at one point when he was younger, but he's not anymore. I don't think it's fair that they done him dirty like that. Like, he could have, like, disagreed to do it. He made $20 million.
Again, it was really just a publicity stunt, and making $20 million is, like, it's nothing to sneeze at. So, regardless if we won or lost, it was still a win.
And guess how much Jake Paul made? $40 million. In my opinion, the real winners are those who didn't bother watching it at all.
No, the real winners are the people who made all the money. Like, they're straight up the winners, because it was a shit show that was a publicity stunt, and people just publicized the shit out of it to get as much revenue as possible. Meanwhile, working class citizens have to deal with the fact that they could potentially lose their homes, or the places where they're living, because they can't afford rent, they can't afford to eat, power, internet, all the stuff that they need to do on a daily basis just to live. Increased homelessness, crime rates, everything we have to deal with on a daily basis. Meanwhile, you get shit shows like that happening, and people making millions.
So, in my opinion, I think Mike Tyson just saw, like, the money. Honestly, for $20 million, I'd let anyone knock me out, too. Not to, like, to be honest, like...
Yeah, no shit, most people would. $20 million? Of course we get knocked out. I get knocked out every single goddamn night if it meant I get $20 million.
Probably even for a lot less than that.
Not to make light of a very serious subject, but, like, Foodie, you were in a relationship with an abusive man. So, like, you were doing it for a lot less than $20 million. You were doing it for a home-cooked meal and attention of having a boyfriend. So, like, yeah, we know that you would do it for a lot less.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people who want to knock me out, so let's go. We should start a Gurl World boxing match. Imagine. That would be funny. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I hate to agree with her, but that would actually be pretty interesting. Like, would it be, like, Foodie versus Amber Lynn? Or would it be, like, Foodie versus, like, a reaction channel? Or, like, Foodie and Amber tag team versus a reaction channels? Like, I would pay for any of those.
So, that's my opinion. Not that anyone asked, but everyone has an opinion on something, right?
True, and people should be allowed to have their opinion, even if you disagree.
So... yeah, I just wanted to try them for you. It's not like a super long video or anything.
Whoa, don't put this on us. You wanted to try them yourself. You chose to get them. You chose to eat them. Do not place that on me. You gaining weight is completely on you, girl.
I'm kind of just giving my opinion on the fight. I'm glad I didn't waste my time watching it. I had a feeling like When I saw Mike Tyson and Jake Paul's got that, you know, like young, like raw libido, you know? And Tyson is just like tired man. He's a tired older man, and his body has taken it over the years. He's tired. He needs to retire, and he has that money now. He's set for a while, so I don't know. He has health problems and stuff. Like, it's just not fair to me. It's not fair.
I mean, it's more than just your opinion. It's quite literally an uneven fight. It was never meant to be fair.
You know, to have a young, stronger opponent, and like the 31-year age difference should just be telling. You know, I think it was just a cash grab, and that's my opinion. Let me know your opinion in the comments below.
My honest opinion is that I think it was kind of rigged. I honestly think it was, because a lot of the videos of Tyson training up until the event, he seems pretty good. Like, he was in pretty good shape still, and I don't know, it seemed way different in comparison to the actual event fight. It was almost like they were both holding back, so I don't know, it felt really fake to me.
And if you've tried these, if you would try these, and I'll try to make some homemade ones, maybe further down the line. I think that's more than my cheese stick fix for a while, because that's a lot of cheese. And I know I love cheese, guys, but yeah, it's it was even really, really cheesy for me. They're very filling too. They're very heavy. It's not just like little cheese sticks. It's like cheese block is what they call it.
And that's the craziest part about it, is the fact that you saw cheese block instead of cheese sticks and still got them. Like, you're like, yeah, I definitely need that. After failing a diet and restarting a new diet. Like, you're like, yeah, this is definitely what I want to do.
But I think it's so cool. They're like 30 seconds for the cheese pull. That's really good business move, in my opinion. That's for sure. Anyways, guys, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. And yeah, I hope to hear from you soon, and I'll see you in the future. Bye, guys.
Alright guys, coming to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. And as always, I hope to see you lovely people in the next one. Bye-bye.